have colds, like, damn. There's a bad flu around. But anyway, yeah. So I think we'll go through a few setups here that I'm looking. Today is NFP day, actually. Today is NFP day, as you can see here. Friday the 3rd, and it's April. You can see non-farm employment change, 8:30 a.m. New York time. So before then, we might have some consolidations. Yeah, it's normal like to have consolidation during let's say when you're expecting some news around, let's say let's use this time, New York time, 8:30 a.m. Let's say it's NFP, CPI, those kind of news. Yeah. Have to keep taking my concussion, man. Do you have a flu? Yeah, my whole family has a flu. Yeah, I guess it's a thing because of these rains. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here, this is gold, actually. This is gold, and my anticipation for gold is for it to keep going up, at least target. We have like 2 targets over here for gold. We have around 2 targets around here. That's the first one. I think we might try to get there. Then this, of which I think they might use NFP to like push this thing. These are the levels that I'm looking. I think they might try to target this. This is the 15-minute time frame, actually. This is the 15 minutes time frame. And when you go to the 4-hour time frame, you might see we have some form of reaction around this area. We go to this area here. Go to this area, and then we got some form of rejection. Okay. You can see that rejection over here. So I think we will keep going up, but this will mean that the dollar will be going down. Let's check out the dollar and see what the dollar has for us. Okay. Generally, I'm bullish dollar, actually. I'm bullish dollar, but I'd love to see some retracement, some form of retracement over here. Like, I'd love to see the market come to this point. See this area. Yeah, I'd love to see the market come this way. Like, yeah, it can be today's price action only, then we resume to going upwards, but first I want to see this type of reaction over here. See, I'd love to see that type of reaction, so that will facilitate gold going down, going up, sorry. So for gold to go up, that will mean dollar will have to go down for some time, not for long, but for some time, some type of retracement. So these are my levels during NFP. I'd love to see these levels get hit during NFP. Yeah, this is one of the levels that I'd love to see too. See? So in the 15 minutes time frame, I'd love to see it come to this area first. Okay, so I'd put my long position here. Like, I really think we will get to this point, then we will start flying. Okay, that's a 5R if it happens. That's a 5R. See? Yeah, this is really what I want to see happening in the market. You can see we have a consolidation here. There's nothing that we can do. We even can't scalp inside here. They are holding this thing. We can't even scalp. Like, for real. Look at those range. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in for you. Look at that range. Like, this is the 15 minute time frame. It's really hard to scalp under this condition. Okay, it's really hard. Like, you can't even scalp. Even in scalping, you need some like movement, like one-sided movement, of which I don't think we will have today before like NFP hits. Okay, so I don't think today we will have so much business before NFP. Okay, let's check out NAS 100. Let's check out NAS 100. Let's see what we have in NAS. Let's see what we have in NAS 100. So we will look. Look at this. We look at NAS 100. Let's check the daily first. Let's check the daily. You can see we are at this fair value gap, and I think first we've closed above the consequent encroachment, right? So it's valid to say we can at least dig like we can either dig a little bit higher to this area here, then we can start shorting, because I don't want for this fair value gap to, like, it's so obvious, like it's so obvious to expect this fair value gap to hold price when it has already closed above half of it. Okay, but with dollar going down, we might experience that. Actually, we might see like this thing shoot up. Let's check the 4 hour. Have a balanced price range over here. There's a balanced price range, and I'm looking for it for price to hold, then maybe keep pushing it up. Okay, so if the market permits, yeah, I might take these buys around this area and target even this, even if it is what do we call that, rejection block over here. And it's actually a 5-hour trade. It's in the 4-hour time frame if you're a swing trader. Yep, around that point, yeah, around that point. So that's it, yeah. So I'd love to see like NFP give us a real down spike, get people chasing it, then buy more around here, then shoot it up. Yeah, I'll be watching NFP for real. Yeah, I must watch it. I must watch NFP, because during NFP, once the news are down, like tumeshatajwa, like from there you can even like you can even scalp long term, like you can even get into like small scalp, then that can turn into big numbers. Okay, 15 minutes. Let's see the 15 minutes. You can see we have a break around here. Once we get to this point, yeah, that's a 3.33 hour trade setup, you see. Yeah, you can see the consolidation that we have over here. We have a very boring range over here. That's in characteristic NFP days. We tend to have this form of ranging markets before the news come. Okay, but I'm sure we'll break out of this range today. Like, yeah, we can stay here and it's NFP day. It's impossible. Okay, today for gold, I don't think we have so much. Let's check GBP USD first. That's my pair. Honestly, me open that guy like GU like for GU is a very cool pair. If you ask me, like it's a very cool pair. Let's check the 2 hours time frame. Like most people don't check the 2 hours, but sometimes the 2 hours, kogana insight. Like, okay, I think GU we might even go up like how many pips? Around 140. Like today we can rise like 140 pips in GBP USD too. Yeah, and considering like we can get that fall in the dollar, we might get a good swing to like these highs over here. But even don't be surprised even if we come for this high. Tunaweza kuja high by the majama. This high is so vulnerable. Like we can come and grasp this one. See? Yeah, I think that's a 10-hour trade. Okay, like it's very possible for this to occur. But at least I'd take my partials around these zones here. Even the fast partials around this area. Okay, and it's not a small number of pips, bro. Ni kama ngapi? 110 pips for the first partial. That sounds fine. Then 140. Then let's say if you're brave enough, you can catch like 272 pips in total. Yeah. Today I'm imagining I can't be scalping like right now. I can't. I can't scalp. I can't scalp because. But I think I've seen a few positions that I can activate on. Yeah. It's April 3rd. Yeah. Message kuna homa inakaa hivi. Hiyo homa inatoa mbio. Yeah, we can have let me note down potential around how many? 100 pips, yeah, to 200 there. So if, let's say, you always hunt for like 100 pips a week, this is something that you can ride on. Yeah. Let's go and check out gold. Yo, I've come to love gold, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why, like, I've come to love gold. Damn, I never thought like it will come a time then that I'll be following gold this way. I never thought it never dawned on me. But recently I've been backtesting this metal, and yo, it's stubborn, yeah, but it can give you some good opportunities too. Okay. All right. I think for gold we might try buying around this zone here. Once price comes here, oh, it's lights out. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah. So this is the 15 minutes entry here. This way I'm anticipating for gold to come during NFP so that we can buy. Okay. And how many points is it? We are looking at 4800 from 4614 to 4814. That's 2000 201 200 points. Damn, like that's 200 points. 200 points times 10, that's 2000 pips. Yeah. I think I was googling how to calculate pips in gold, and I think they lied to me, because in TradingView they're telling me this is 200. I don't know if it's points, but yeah, I know I call it points. Like, makes sense to be points. Okay, so like we have a potential of movement of from 4614 to around 4814, yeah, or 4800 there. All right, what else? Let's check out US 100. So this breaker, we're buying around this breaker. US 100. Hey, today we have so many positions. We've checked GU, we have gold, we have US 100 that we're waiting for the market to activate. Like, yeah, so this is a 1 hour time frame. On our time frame, some some vurugu. Leo market zinakaa kukimbia deadly. Okay, let's wait for the market. Let's see what it wants to do, man. Like, I think today we might have some real big moves today happening. I'll have my buy limits waiting today. Like, yo. Because I'm seeing Nasdaq coming to 24,300 around this area, 24,378. See those area, I'm seeing Nasdaq coming to those area. So what do you think? What do you think today will happen? Do you think the market will because I'm seeing Nasdaq coming to 24,300 around it, but it will go down? Like, what's your thought? It's been a minute since I looked at Euro USD. Let's check Euro. Yo, what's happening to Euro these days? Like, look at this price action going down here. Yo, this is crazy price action. This is not some type of price action I'd love to be in. Like, yo, that's 20 pips, bro. You don't want to be in this type of a market, bro. What's happening with the EU? Like, what's happening with the EU? You know, the reason why I love trading GU is because the Great Britain pound, I guess it's on its own these days, okay? Since they exited the Brexit, I don't know so much about them, but that's my 2 cents. That's my thought. Okay. Yeah. So I won't stay there for long. Let's go to BTC USD. This is trapped, man. This is not going anywhere. Like, if it's going somewhere, let's say it will go to 59,000, and I know most people don't want to see BTC USD around these numbers, but yo, that's the reality. Let's go to the weekly. Let's start with the monthly. You can see we might test 59s. We might test the 59s because we have a low there. And we had an inside bar. This is an inside bar. Like, the whole of March we traded just inside this range, inside February's range. Yeah, we traded inside February's range. So the best thing here is like just waiting for the breakout, but I think the breakout will be below these areas. I don't think we will go up. Like, you can see this whole trend has been going down, so there's no need of trying to catch this low here trying to go upwards. But if it happens, it might happen here. Let's mark this area, but I prefer using these as just rejection zones when we are going down. I don't love to take this and say like it will block this and make this go up now. I don't love having that type of bias in mind. Okay, you can look at the 4 hour. Let's see how the 4 hour is behaving. You can see, like, you know, it's messy for the last, like, since 27th March. It's messy, like, it's not giving. Yeah, let's go back to UAXAU. I think that's it for today. So I'll end it here. If we get time, we'll just hop in and check out NFP. NFP, I'd love to see it live with you guys. NFP might catch some things. You never know. Okay. So that's